YouTube, as always, I got a jam-packed one for you guys on today. If you haven't already, make sure you check out Moomoo, one of the best apps on the planet if you guys are going to be investing, and get up to $1,000 of Nvidia stock on a qualified deposit. Okay, and don't forget about the 8.1% account that you can be holding your cash in, your dry powder, so that when we are ready to take advantage of these dips and pullback throughout the month of August and September, we're locked, loaded, and ready to go. Okay, stick to the plan because it will pay huge dividends October, November, December. Okay, this is high level chess. Listen, if you made money today, let me know down in the comments below. As always, I got a jam-packed video for you guys, so please keep it locked. Please make sure you like, subscribe, help this video get at least 1,000 likes. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into it. Guys, I'm coming right out the gate, man. Check out APOD. All right, if you have been with me and if you have made money with this, I first and foremost want to say major salute. Guys, we're sitting at $14.89 to close out the day. We're down to $14.55 in after hours. Okay, but I want to say major salute, man. I think since $9, I told you guys to have this on your radar. Around 14 to 15 is where this is targeted to go. Okay, now listen, man, I talked about this yesterday in terms of the importance of locking in profit and having a plan. Okay, some of these plays, if you guys know this is not your long-term hold, you need to be making a decision. So if you have shares, if you have 100 shares, you can be selling 50 because the goal is pretty much achieved. Okay, and you can let the other 50 run, and if they come back down to this same level I told you to get in at, you just rebuy it again. That's how we rinse and repeat, because now you know, if nothing else, this play will always go back to $14.89. So if you get it lower, you now know the target for October, November, December. So if you see $11, if you see $9 or $8, don't panic. You guys got all the intel right here. Okay, this is APOD. Major salute to those of you that are staying 10 toes down, trusting the process, buying at the low levels we discussed, not complaining when it's down, not any of that. This is where you get it at. That's what today's lesson is going to be about on this next play that I shared with you guys, okay? But major salute. All right, check this out. Coinbase. Now, ticker symbol COIN. They did a convertible debt today, and that was brought the stock down. Okay, and they brought it down. This made a 50% retracement. This is what you want to see. Okay, I'm talking about when you want to buy something. All right, so you ran up. This is a $450 stock. Bitcoin is the way. Bitcoin is going to be the new thing that changed the most lives. It already has for so many. I've been pounding the table since 2020. You guys are going to be Bitcoin millionaires. But one of the major players in all of this, in terms of where people are buying their Bitcoin, storing their Bitcoin, the whole 9 yards, is with Coinbase. Because of the convertible that they did on today, it brought the stock down. But guess what? You know, when I always tell you guys to buy on a pullback, look at how much this is down. This is down 6.3%. You are to always buy at 5%. These are principles if you guys want to be wealthy. These are principles if you want to be millionaires. These are principles if you want to crush the 100K. You buy when your play falls 5%, 10%, and 20%. And on 20%, you should be doing like this. You should be even more happy. So like, say UNH is one of your plays. Is it down 5%, 15%, 20% or more? The lower it is, you have to know it's going to go back up. I'm just using that example. That's the same with this. So if this go lower, okay, boom, it can go 5% more, and that'll put this down to 10%. Okay, if it go down even lower than that, you might get 15 or 20%. But guess what? That is just a quality pullback. And some of you guys are getting tricked out of your plays. You're buying high. You're not being disciplined and buying at the levels you should buy at. So this came down. So this would be a dollar cost average zone. So if you had $10,000 and you wanted to turn that into $50,000, okay, you would put 2,000 in right here on this pullback. You will put 3,000 in when it come down 10%, okay? And then you will put 5,000 in when it come down 20%. Now you have the full $10,000 in, and now guess what? You can't believe that if Bitcoin gonna go to 300K, you know they gonna carry this and MicroStrategy and everything else crypto related with it. Let me know if that's understood, guys. This is high level chess, okay? So I'm putting this one on the list today because this is more or less the type of pullback when we say buy the dips. Always be buying, okay? None of us is happy with it going down $20 today or 6%. But for those that have never been in this and you like, dang, Coinbase was running, I wish I was in it. This is how and when you get it. Let me know if that's understood, okay? And now for the main entree, QUBT. Guys, people always say, Coach, what's the next Palantir? I have several I won't say several because very few will do what Palantir did, but I got a few in my pocket that 5 years from now, you gonna remember these days where I was putting newer plays on your radar. Okay, I was introducing newer quality companies that should be on your radar. QUBT. Did anybody get this at $10 like I talked about when I first presented this? Did anybody get it at $13? Okay, check this out. It's sitting at $16.89. Okay, the last time I covered this, it was around $10, and now it's sitting up here at 16. So this is already getting close to a double up. Okay, but one reason, okay, I want you guys to look for pullbacks will always make you more money. Write this down. Pullback. So Coinbase pullback. You're going to make way more money buying it at $290 than $450. Okay? You're going to, if it was just $450 and now it's $290. From $290 to $450, you're going to make way more money than buying it at $450 and it only go to $451 and crash back down to $260. Let me know if that's understood. Same here. This is at 16. Okay, if you can get this at 15, you're going to make way more money when it go back to 16. Okay, now speaking of where it's going to go, check this out. Quantum Computing seals first U.S. commercial sale with the top 5 bank. Okay, they recently secured its first U.S. commercial sale with their quantum cybersecurity solutions with the top 5 U.S. bank, which is a major milestone that highlights its advancement in the quantum communications market. This event coincided with a significant 84% price increase in the last quarter, potentially bolstered by strong Q1 earnings, showing a net income turnaround and key executive appointments. While broader markets have faced declines due to economic uncertainties, quantum computing's entry into the commercial sphere and the closing of substantial private placement is already causing heads to turn. Okay, I wanted to put that on you guys. Now take a look at the chart. These are how Coach find these plays. Okay, I told you yesterday I wanted to share how do I be spot on consistently. Okay, this is the 30-minute time frame. Okay, everybody look at this. This is QUBT. All right, class is in session. So this was down here at $14, which is 13 and 10 is where I told you guys to get in at, between that range. And it made the move that I was expecting. Okay, now we have what's called a break and retest about to happen. And do you see this line that I drew? Do you see the bottom of those candles that I started this line at? Okay, when a stock is about to break out, they're going to go back and test the bottom portion of those candles first, and that is 1750. So from right here, you're going to have a life-changing move, especially if you get a pullback. But from right here to 1750, okay, you can enter at 16 and take it to 1750. You can make more money if you enter at 15 and you take it to 1750. Okay, listen guys, let me know if that's understood. Let me know if you see the technical breakout in this. Okay, it climbed up, it broke through the 200-day moving average on a 30-minute time frame. That is key. Okay, it got to test it, it got to knock. Remember, it always got to get knocked 3 times. Okay, then it's going to break through and go to 1750. You guys should already be in this if you've seen this when I first covered this, when it was $13. So these are the life-changing things that can happen. Now listen, because I'm gonna get this question. You can buy shares. So if you buy shares of this, you got to get a minimum 100 to 125, and the goal is 1,000. Okay, that's what you do if you rock with the same game. That's what you do if you're part of the 100K challenge. It's a principle-based investing system, and then lateral to that, you buy a 1 year out option play, call option, okay, till 2026 of July. Okay, now it ain't gonna take that long to get to 1750, but I want you to see how you can 10x your money, 5x your money on these little bitty moves that I'm trying to teach you about. Put the play out 1 year, but also buy shares and let it do its thing. Don't get greedy. When you're up, you gotta take profit. That's the decision. That's what I'm gonna be on you guys about in August. I already know I helped you guys make a lot of money, but it's important that we keep the money, that we have an exit plan for the shares and or call options we are holding. Okay, you gotta know when to take profit. Stuff will come up and down, and so you could have been making 2,000, you didn't do nothing, now you're down negative 200. We want you to capture the 2,000, buy it again when it's back down, and then run up again for 2,000. Boom, now we're stacking small victories on each other. Listen guys, if today's lesson was helpful, let me know down in the comments below. We make videos like this every day, so if you like this one, make sure you check out the next one. Remember, most people see the end result. Very few consider the journey. Do me a favor, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys grab some free stocks using my link below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.